Hello, magical butterflies. This is Xtina from ButterflyIntuition, Divine Guidance. I hope you are having a magical day, night, or afternoon. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. If you are subscribed to my channel, please make sure you hit the bell notification so you are notified whenever I post a new video. This is going to be part 9 of the Twin Flame Healing series. Healing, Chapter 3. There will be an extended reading to kind of go over just overall guidance. It will be on my Patreon, so if you're interested, the link will be below. Patreon is a monthly subscription service. This is going to be a general collective reading. Please use your own discernment when listening and watching this video and only take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in booking a personal guidance reading or session, they are available for purchase in my Etsy shop. The link is below. If you are interested in purchasing the decks I created and the deck I co-created with my soul sister, Samantha Rodman, the link is below to purchase in my Etsy shop if you are in the United States. If you are international, please message me and I will send you a special ordering link. My Facebook, my Instagram, my Patreon, my blog website, and my donation links are listed below. I will be referencing one of my blog posts for this reading. The Lesson Series Part 5, Coming into Union with Self on the Twin Flame Journey. This blog post will be listed in the description box below if you would like to bookmark it or read it at a later time. In the final installment of this blog series, I will discuss coming into union with yourself. Once you are awakened on your twin flame journey and have been shown what needs to change, be healed, and what your life purpose is, you then make the free will choice to do the work to come into union of self or not to. One of the biggest misconceptions of the twin flame journey is that it's solely about coming into union with your counterpart. That is part of it, but not entirely. Before union with your counterpart can happen, union with self must happen first. Union with self brings you the change that is needed, healing, what your life purpose is, and being in sync with your intuition. I will share my own personal experience on how I was able to get into union with myself. As I began my journey as an intuitive reader, I would still digress backwards from time to time. I would deny it, blaming my DM or others around me. I would experience the same scenario with my DM every time we would see each other. In and out, hot and cold energy. I would blame him and get angry with him. We would then repeat the entire cycle again. I was an ego, but never realized it until one day I tuned into my intuition. I discovered that it was my energy that repelled him. I went deep within to see my triggers and to heal them. I did it very easily because I was open to releasing the past. I knew to free myself, him, and our connection, it had to be done. It was then I was in union with myself. I trusted my intuition 100%. and would ask questions about a sign or a synchronicity I would see to ensure the message would come through. I would tell my ego goodbye when it would come through. It's pure bliss. It's not an easy journey, but it's worth it. Feel free to reread my blog series as many times as you need to. Listen to the videos in this series on my YouTube channel, my Patreon. If you are subscribed, you can get the extended readings as much as you need to. And if you're guided to, of course, I'm here to help you if you feel the need to book a reading or a session with me. So let's just get into some surrender messages on what can help you completely surrender to get into union with yourself. I'm going to be using the Power of Surrender cards, and then I will pull affirmation cards from Shine from the Inside deck. And then if you're interested in the extended, I will go into more detailed guidance for you. Surrender your need to your desire to control people. Being over-controlling can sabotage relationships. To more effectively achieve your goals, back off, regroup, and give the situation some breathing room. So surrendering your desire to control people, specifically your twin flame. If your twin flame is not coming towards you, they're not doing what you want them to do, it is because you have an expectation, an outcome that is desired, and you might even have a timeline in place. So in order for you to get out of this energy, you will stop self-sabotaging the connection. And what happens is you'll be able to achieve your goals because you'll back off and you'll regroup, really go within to see what is triggering you to try to control your person and to see where it stems from. And then once you surrender this, you take the first step into coming into union with yourself, because you're not worried about trying to control your twin flame. You're just going to be open and trusting that they'll find their way back to you if that is what's meant to be. And if you and your twin flame do not come back together, you're okay with that, because you know a soulmate or a soul flame will come in instead. Surrender to your soul's path. Your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson and every moment. So each step on your path is completely designed for you. Every obstacle, every goal, every achievement has been laid out for you by the universe. No obstacle that you encounter, Spirit knows you can overcome it, because they put it in your path for a reason. So, you came here on a soul contract with a purpose, and you are being shown the signs and synchronicities on what it is. That is awakened in the divine feminine when she meets her masculine, and eventually the masculine is awakened to it after his feminine wakes up. So surrendering to your soul's path, your life path journey, what you came here to do, and just enjoy the journey. It's not just about the destination, it's about the journey. Stop and smell the roses. Surrender to rest and sleep. To prevent burnout, slow down. Honor your need for quiet time and peaceful sleep to rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit. So surrendering to rest and sleep, taking the time to listen to your body. Let's say you have a huge to-do list, but you can't do it because you're tired. Listen to your body. Rest. Go to sleep early. Take a bath. When you start listening to your body and you're taking care of yourself and you're not staying up late at night thinking about your person and what they're doing, and you just go to sleep at peace knowing you can connect with them in the 5D before you go to sleep, everything will shift and align, because you will be at peace and in union with yourself, and knowing that you need to put yourself first. You need to not burn the candle at both ends, and you know that there is enough time on the next day for you to do what you need to do. Surrender to play. Take a break from overthinking a goal. Do something fun. Play is a time of recreation and rejuvenation. So surrendering to play. Giving up overthinking, especially with your twin flame connection. Overthinking can cause the ego to come in with that obsessive thinking narrative, and when you're in union with self, you really want to tune that voice out. So you surrender to play. Doing something fun for yourself. Doing something that's going to take your mind off of it, whether you go and do something more self-care for yourself, as far as like a massage, a walk, a workout, writing in a journal, meditation, taking a bath, hanging out with your friends, doing something fun with your family, whatever it is, you will be able to just make sure that you're doing fun things for yourself and living your life to the fullest, so your energy stays high in vibration and you're not going into that overthinking and replaying something from the past in your head that would make you digress. Surrender to your intuition. Tune in to your inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, or aha moments that come through to guide you. So surrendering to your intuition. Allowing your intuition to lead the way when you have that feeling, when you have that flash, that premonition, whether it's in your waking life or when you're sleeping, just that knowing that something is going to happen. Or you have that aha moment like, oh, that's why this happened, because it was meant to, because let's say like something didn't happen with your twin flame because the two of you needed to learn something. And then you realize like, oh, that's why that happened, because I needed to learn this and now he's learning this or she's learning this. And then you just start to see how everything just aligns and comes tenfold because you're listening to your intuition and you're just allowing things to unfold naturally, because when you're in union with yourself, you're completely trusting. You're not trying to control a situation, your person. You're not attached to any outcomes, timelines, and having expectations. Because when you do that and it doesn't happen the way you want it to, you become disappointed, and that will make you digress. So being detached is the key to being in union with yourself. Surrender to what is. Flow with what is instead of fighting it. When you can't change a situation, compassionately accepting it exactly as it is will bring you peace. So surrender to the what is, accepting your connection for what it is. We've seen that come through in the other videos. Accepting your connection for what it is at this moment in time, understanding that it needed to happen this way for you to learn something, for your twin flame to learn something. And it's just a matter of you just being focused on the present moment, releasing the past, and just being okay with being on your own. Because you don't need another person to complete you. You can fill up your own cup of love. It's just a matter of how you see it. Because when you're in union with yourself and you have that unconditional love for yourself, what happens is you're able to just be okay with your situation being what it is. Like in my situation, I'm in separation and I'm completely okay with it. I understand that I needed to go down my path by myself to learn what I needed to learn, to align with my life purpose, to connect with my soul tribe, and to keep ascending and growing and enhancing my gifts. And my masculine had to go down his road and do what he needs to do. And I'm rooting him on energetically and sending him love and healing, and he's doing the same with me. And I'm perfectly content with where we're at because I know that it's all for a divine purpose. I know this is what we both needed to do to wake up and to align with ourselves. And whether we come back together or not, I don't know if we will. I'm hoping we do, but I'm okay either way because in the end, I love him and I just want him to be happy. Surrender your attachment to results is the next guidance message to come into union with yourself. The formula for success is to do all you can to make things happen, then let go of the results. Holding on too tightly to a desired outcome can sabotage it. So we had this come through. So Spirit is reminding you, surrender attachment to results. Now remember, when you detach, you're not letting go of your connection. You're detaching from attachment to outcomes, to timelines, to expectations. You're not letting go of your person because you'll always have that energetic bond. But what you won't be doing is being so focused on, okay, well, in this reading I saw, whether it's a personal or a guidance reading, they said he's going to come back, and I was given this timeline, or I heard this timeline in a general reading, and it didn't happen because you were attached to that timeline, and that's why it didn't happen. And when you detach to results, you free yourself, and you actually allow the universe to surprise you, because that's what the universe does. We ask for something, we believe it's ours, and we receive it in divine timing, and then it comes to us. And sometimes we can actually be surprised on how fast it comes, but it will come. It's just a matter of believing and allowing it and trusting it. Surrender to joy. A key to positive change in your life is to let joy and savor it. Indulge in random acts of smiling during both the hard and easy times. Keep surrendering to more joy. So surrendering to joy, to having joy and love in your life, even through the hard times, to smile through it. Just know any hard time that comes, if you focus on the solution, you will resolve the problem and you will get through this. This too shall pass. So remember the joy, keep love in your heart, and that is how you will stay in union with yourself. Surrender obsessive thinking. If you're obsessing about a person or situation, turn the dilemma over to spirit. Doing so will help bring you clarity or even solve the problem. So surrendering obsessive thinking, listening to the ego, having that narrative that is based on zero facts. Because when you and your twin flame are in complete separation, zero to little communication maybe, you don't know what they're doing or what they're thinking. Even if you see them post things on social media is an illusion. It's what people want other people to think of them. It's not what they're truly feeling and thinking deep down inside in their soul. So if you surrender obsessive thinking, you surrender this wanting to know, this attachment, and you don't listen to the ego and you don't allow that rabbit hole of narrative based on zero facts to overcome you and to keep you stuck, because you're not listening to that. When the thought comes through, you then realize, oh, if I put my focus on this thought, I'm going to go down this rabbit hole like I used to. And I would waste my time doing that, because I used to do that. And I realized when I can get pretty creative in my mind, what I think something is why something is happening and why someone is doing something, and I would literally spiral myself out of control. And I learned to stop that, because now that I don't do that when the negative thought comes in, because even though I am in union with self and I do for the most part have positive thoughts, once in a while the negative thought's going to come in, but I just don't put any focus to it. I flip it and I switch it to a positive thought, or I say an affirmation, or I say cancel, clear, delete, because if you say that, the energy, the attachment, the focus on that thought will leave. Surrender to wonder and awe. Open to the magic of every moment and sense the awe and wonder in all of life. This attitude will keep you connected to the ecstasy of flow. So surrendering to the wonder and awe of life, just being at peace with who you are, where you are right now, being happy at where you've been, and just be excited about where you're going to go, and just being present in the present moment, and just knowing that your thoughts are going to create your reality and you're not putting too much focus on the future, and you're just enjoying every moment, every nook and cranny, every step of your journey, and you're really enjoying and learning to stop and smell the roses. Surrender your ego. Cultivate gratitude, be of service to others, and come from your heart. A big ego can work against you, but humility will further your goals. So you have to surrender your ego that's telling you the fear and the doubt, and you replace it with your intuition. And when your ego does come in, you just say, hey, thanks for sharing, but I know this to be true because my intuition is telling me. Because your intuition will tell you through words, through feelings, through signs, synchronicities, dreams. Everything is coming to you in a beautiful, moving forward fashion. And surrender to the magic of who you are. We all have magic in us. Even in the mundane aspects of life, remember that you are a magical being with uniqueness and worth that come from just being you. So surrendering to the magic of who you are, what you came here to do, what you can bring to the world, in the capacity of where your life purpose is designed, whether you're meant to help people on a public platform, a more private platform, whatever it is, you just surrender to who you are, the magical being that you are. Whether you have empathic abilities, psychic abilities, it doesn't matter. You are magical in your own way, and magic starts with a thought. Your thoughts create your reality. So what would you like to create? Do you want to create union with yourself, then begin this journey of healing. Begin this journey of becoming one with yourself. And I'm going to close out this reading before I go into the extended with affirmations. So if any of these affirmations stand out to you, feel free to write them down. Remove the limiting labels you're wearing. You are pure magic. Allow unlimited abundance. Practice Feng Shui. Create a sacred space. Awaken your authentic self and be true to you. Breathe in bliss, exhale bullshit, and tune into your inner peace. I hope this reading brought you clarity and guidance. I hope to see you in the extended reading. If not, thank you for watching. If this video resonated, give this a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments. Share this with anyone who you feel would benefit from this video. Sending you love and light.